What's up, guys? Sion here, and I actually want to. This is not like a PSA because I keep saying this, and I see people like challenging it and everything else like that. And this is just a rule of thumb for every single game that's like this. You should only be spending money on power. And what I mean by that is items of power. Now, let me give you an example. Let me give you a quick example. 2 points. Remaining shuriken. I got the spin shuriken. Let's see here. Let's go in. What I mean by items of power, whenever an event comes out, I know the ninja are a little bit of a trap. It's a little bit of a trap. It's designed to distract you away from what actually is the more important thing in the event, and it's the items of power. So here's the thing. Everybody sees these, and she is very important. Don't get me wrong, she's very important. However, this, and this are items of power. And people don't usually put coins into items of power and say, well, why, how the hell are coins items of power? Coins get you power. See, I spammed out all of this, and the reason why I spammed out all of this is to make sure that all of that is at max level, as you can see right there. I want all of this to be at max level. For whatever my level is, I want to have all of this where it needs to be. I want to have my inner gates where they need to be, as you can see right here. I want the inner gates to be as strong as possible. That gives me power. That pushes my power up, and that pushes it up true power, like power that you can put in places where it's supposed to be at. That you always have. Doesn't matter what characters you have at this point, you always have this power. It's something the game cannot take away from you. It's not something that is deemed by a random factor. It's not something that you could fail at doing. It's power. Your battle armor, upgrading all of this is power. All of this is right here. They can never take any of that away from you. They can never take it away. Magic hammer, as soon as it goes in there. Magic hammer, which I ran out of coins, so I have to level this like tomorrow. Magic hammer, that's something that can never be taken away from you. You're always gonna have that. Refinement, when the refinement event comes, then I'll start using this 21 medium runes. But for now, I'm not doing that because it's no blessing or anything like that. But refinement gear can't be taken away from you. Equipment purity, again, this is the new stuff. Why I'm gonna actually go in and start using all that, and just whatever cannot be taken away from you. This will never get old at all. These characters, they will get old. I can't. Once I get to 85 and we start getting these Kage seals, and I start getting Raikage and Mizukage and all the rest of those Kage, he's gonna be outdated. His growth is not gonna be worth it. His skill taking up one round is gonna be silly when you start to see the other Kage run around doing what they're supposed to be doing. So yes, he's gonna be in my ranked battle team, but he's not gonna be in my main team anymore. So it's like, if I spent $1,000 trying to do, which I didn't, but if I spent $1,000 trying to get him, that's useless now, to be honest. Even if he is in your team, like hell, you get a Orochimaru to come and do that shit now, like Orochimaru Trader, and not spend $1,000. So I could have used that $1,000 on my power and be like somewhere, like if I did do something like that, be something like 50,000 battle power, and it didn't matter who I put out there. I could run around there with Choji and shit and kill people. Like it's just common sense at this point. That's why I'm like, when people challenge that and say, well, I want this ninja, I want that ninja, but then they weak as fuck, I'm like, what the hell? Or their builds don't make any sense, or their teams don't make any sense, and then they got all that strength and still, like, if you're going to spend that much money, you better be number one. You have to be number one. You need to be number one forever. You cannot spend $1,000 and be looking at people and say, oh, well, I'm top 5. Hell freaking no. You cannot be top 5. That's like car insurance and car payment money. You don't pay that money to be not top 5. You need to be number one. You need to be making videos, or people be scared of you and shit. Be like, he's like the god of Naruto. You don't do stuff like that and be average. That's why, and you know why that happens. That ends up happening to people because they don't do it properly. Now you could be on the other side of that and spin, and because you're so far ahead and you spent so much, you're too strong, even doing it a noob way. Because that's just the nature of pay to win, and that just pisses people off too. So it's like you can't win paying either way. But if you're going to do it, be pro about it. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So I want people to spend money on this game and for the company, because I want the game and the company to succeed, but I want it to be done smartly. Like, don't hustle yourself and then turn around and be on the forums. Look at how many posts are on the forums. Go look right now while I'm saying this, while you're listening to me, how many times people complain, oh, I spent like $400, I didn't get this cat. Who the hell told you to do that? Like, people trying to go after Minato. Why? Like, literally, there's at least 10 videos up on Minato on the internet showing that the Hokage version ain't all that. I've showed you the Hokage version. I've showed you the Jonin version. Like, you can see with your own eyes that the Jonin version is badass, and the normal Hokage version is like, it's like BA. Like, you don't even get to say badass. It's like B. It's like the initials of badass. It's badass initials. It's not badass. That's not worth what people are spending to go after them. That's not spending your money properly. If I'm going to spend $400, my battle armor is going to be badass. If I'm going to spend $400, my equipment from it, I'm going to have gold all up and down this bitch. If I'm going to spend $400, this shit is going to be like 1,000 something. I'm going to spend $400, this is all going to be level 6 down here. And my battle power is going to be like 50,000. So I can go in and actually come up in here with some shika, like, I was about to say Shike the Cho, but I ain't even doing that because they still won't be good. I'm going to come in here with Team 7 on purpose. Normal Team 7. This Team 7 right here busting out with Naruto, Sasuke, and normal ass Sakura and smash somebody's face with 50,000 battle power. Because you can do that. That's how you be badass right there and show some skill. You don't be badass running around with like legit characters and your battle power is like mine. That's no. No. That's embarrassing. And I'm really like, I hate for anybody to actually be in that boat and see this video and be butthurt, but you need to be told, and like hopefully you get it right from that point. Because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but there's people who have like epic ninja right now and sitting at like, they're right around my battle power between 31 to 35k. And why? Okay, you got Minato, or you got whoever you got, and you got my battle power. You just think about that for a second, and I've spent like, I've just now got the $200, and you spent probably 2,000, and you got my battle power. Just think about that for a second. Is that not embarrassing? Are you not doing something wrong at that point? That's the point I'm trying to get right now. Where I don't want that to happen to people, because those are the people who get butthurt and get salty and come on forums, Reddit, YouTube, and everything else and get mad. Those are the people that then the game starts to get screwed up. Then they start, like, they influence a little bit. And I know you guys don't want to hear that, but that does influence the companies when they start seeing that, like, oh damn, well, this guy, like, let's give him more pay to win. And then that makes it not fun for everybody else who's like, you know, normal and everything else. Because think about, pay to win is only at best 10% of this game. That's the amount of population that it is. The other 90 is normal people like me who will spend. And then there's people who are under what like me who will spend like maybe $5-10, or maybe they'll just spend on getting like the medallion and maybe $5 or something like that a month or something like that if there's something that they want, or a character that they really want. Those are another people who are under like where I'm at. Like that's not free to play, and that's not kind of like how I am, because I do things just based off of me making videos and I want to just entertain. So that's what I spend on. So that's me. So I'm by no means am I pay to win, and by no means am I free to play. I'm like stuck somewhere in some oblivion somewhere, and there's people underneath me who are like who will pay just to enjoy themselves, and then you have the free to play. That's the 90% right there. Like you have to, I as a company, I would adhere to that. And, you know, I would throw free to play out there, but I'm not actually going to, I mean, I would, you know, throw stuff out like this event is for the pay to win people right now. I would do stuff like this, but I'm not going to cater the game to that because you won't have any game. So once again, I will say this for the last time. If you are going to spend this game, spend on power first. First. I'm not telling you not to get ninja. I'm telling you, spend on power first. All of this right here needs to be maxed before you start going crazy on characters, especially characters that are not going to be used in game. You guys see in China and all the rest of the places what is used in game. Ain't nobody gonna be using Minato in game. No. You can try, but he's gonna die. Like I hate to to make that rhyme. Nobody, if you notice, nobody is using the Hashirama in game. Nobody's using the pains, any of the pains, in game. Like there's just no reason to go crazy like that now. Power, all of this stuff right there, all of this will be there in game. Maxing it now will make you pro. I don't know how else ever to say it. I don't know how else to relay that to people. I don't know what I need to do to let everybody know how important it is to just go to make your gear and the stuff that can never depreciate over time maxed. I don't know what else to do at this point. Just to even see people argue that is like mind-boggling. I'm like, dog, you're just never going to be good at this game if you just really feel that way. And it's the honest to God truth. So that's about it. I had to do that because I looked at a forum post that made me lose brain cells just now, and you guys probably seen it where the guy is talking about he wants to buy this and he wants to buy that, and then he even referenced me saying that I'm telling everybody not to buy characters because I don't want everybody to get characters. I am not a hater. This guy right here, he has Minato, and I am so happy for him because he has Minato. However, he fits what I was talking about. Level 80, you spent all this money. Your battle power should not be this. This is doing it wrong. Sadly. I'm very happy that you got these accounts. Maybe you just don't care. Maybe you just a collector. I don't know what it is, but don't be this. Don't like this. My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. My feelings my feelings are hurt for this person. Like, dog. Like what is this? Like, dog, you need to be badass. You did just take the hundreds that you one time. The hundreds that you spent, and I hope the person sees it. The hundreds that you spent, and max all this shit out. Max this out. That's all you gotta do, dog. You level 80. Again, you got free to play power. On the bottom left, Naruto Online videos. On the bottom right is MMO show. Top right, Lady Legacy. Top left, random video. in the middle, or I'm sorry, on the bottom left, you're gonna have underneath the video, you could just basically hit that bell to be in the notification squad. And 104, I supremely hope you see this video and all this right here, dog. You see this? Do it. Peace.